Many of you may be familiar with Elvis CDs put out by a company called Time Life, and this is an example of one of their releases. This is a CD, 2 CD set that was part of a series that came out around about 1999-2000, I believe. But this one is a little bit different to one that you might have seen. This is actually the Japanese release. So what I'm going to do first of all is just show you the CDs in the series, and then look at one particular set in more detail. So as I say, they're all basically 2 CD sets, and they all feature one unreleased bonus song. This is called Love Songs, and it has an unreleased song called If I Loved You. Rock and Roll. The unreleased song is Baby What You Want Me to Do. And each of the CDs has a different theme. This is From the Heart, so this is another Love Songs collection. And this is Country. Many of these are hard to find in Japan. Some of them sold really well, like the Love Songs collections. This is movie Magic. More rock songs on here. This is the Rocker. This is another one which turns up fairly often, I suppose, in Japan. The Romantic. More love songs. This one you don't see very often. Rhythm and Blues. You hardly ever see this one in Japan. This is the Gospel set. And the next few are all Treasures, 53 to 58, and the Treasures CDs are also difficult to find in Japan now. I don't think they sold especially well. This is Treasures 60 to 63, and that has Knight Rider as the unreleased song. We'll take a closer look at this one in a moment. The next one is Treasures 64 to 69. And the unreleased song on this one is Wearing That Love Done Look. No, it's not, it's Singing Tree. And the next one is Treasures 70 to 76. Just a couple more. This is more movie songs, fun at the movies. And the last one, this is the only single CD set. This is Christmas. So obviously Elvis didn't record enough Christmas songs to fill 2 CDs. And this has Blue Christmas as the unreleased CD, unreleased song. Alright, so let's go have a look at one of these in more detail. The back covers are slightly different to the American ones in that you can see that the song titles are all printed here in Japanese. I believe that the the discs themselves are the same designs as the American ones, but there is something slightly different about this particular set for the Japanese market. You might just be able to make out here. It says Made in HK. So why was a Japanese CD made in Hong Kong, you might be wondering. Well, at that time, the record company BMG was actually manufacturing most of the CDs in Hong Kong. This is the Japanese version of Promised Land. This is the upgrade version from 2000. And at the bottom of the obi there, it says Printed in Japan, pressed by Sonopress, Hong Kong. So not all of the CDs at that time were made in Hong Kong. The Mini LP CD series, which I showed a few videos ago, they were all made in Japan. But basically the standard releases, they were all being made, all being pressed in Hong Kong, whereas the paper parts were printed in Japan. So that was around about 1999 to 2001. It didn't last very long. So if we go back to the booklet, all the booklets are just like this one. They're fairly thick, and they just about get into this standard jewel case. And what I like about these booklets is they give you really good information about the photographs. They tell you where and when they were taken. So you can see the caption here, Elvis sings Relax to one-time flame Yvonne Craig, and it happened at the World's Fair, MGM 1963. And it's translated into Japanese as well. And the booklets all basically follow the same format. You have an essay in Japanese. This is actually a translation of the English liner notes written by Charles K. Wolfe. And again, you can see that all the photographs are really well captioned. And there's some good photos as well. So this is the English essay. And yeah, even the photographs have Japanese translations at the top as well. And there's also information about the unreleased track, which is Knight Rider in this case. Then you have the track titles in Japanese and English and all the credits. And at the end, as is standard for Japanese releases, you get the lyrics in English. So overall, it's a really good set. Interesting track selections and very good booklets. The only downside, I think, with this particular set is the jewel cases. These Slim Jim cases do tend to get broken fairly easily. And if I were to be really picky, I guess you could probably fit all the songs on one CD. There tend to be 30 songs or so on the two CDs, and you could probably get all of those on one CD, but that's just a minor point. So that's the Time Life Elvis CD series as released in Japan. Now that series is actually a little bit unusual because although Elvis's music has been available on mail order releases since the 1960s, they were always on Victor or more likely on RCA. So to appear on a different label like that, Time Life, is very unusual. So there are no Reader's Digest releases in Japan or Candlelight Music or anything like that. I think this might be the only one that's not on RCA or Victor. Okay, that's all for today. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and don't be shy about leaving a comment. Thanks very much. Take care.